When JJ announced the topics for this year, she was like, please tell this story. So this is my gift to her. When I lived in New York for a couple of years, and I knew of JJ. Like, I would see her at concerts, and I'd be like, we're gonna be friends one day. But I didn't know her yet. I mean, I like knew her on Twitter. Like, I'd see like she went to cool concerts and stuff, and it's like, one day we'll be friends. So I was going to a cool concert in Philly one Saturday, and it was at Union Transfer, and I'd never been there before. And so I posted on Twitter, like, where should I go have dinner before this concert? And I tagged JJ in it, because I knew, like, first of all, I want to be your friend, and second of all, I know she knew where to eat. And so she replied right away, and she's like, you need to go to Alla Spina. It's an Italian gastropub. It's pretty near Union Transfer, great food. So I followed her advice, and I think I was going to a concert by myself, so I just sat at the bar, because I go to concerts by myself, which JJ does too, that's why we're friends. And I was sitting at the bar and having like this really great meal. They have these like deviled eggs and these crazy mashed potatoes with chunks of mozzarella cheese in them, which is like super rich, but delicious. And kind of at the corner of the restaurant, there's this couple that's like, you know, just kind of look around when you're by yourself, and they just obviously look like they were on a first or second date. Like, everybody was being reserved and well-behaved and dressed up. The guy was pretty dressed up, which is usually a sign. And I'm eating my dinner, and all of a sudden I noticed that this like hush has fallen over the entire restaurant. Like, everybody's conversation has stopped, and everybody's looking over. There's a pass to the kitchen that you can see on one wall, and everybody's head shoots over there. And I see this guy pull a tray, and he's carrying it through the restaurant, and it has a pig's head on it, like a full pig's head with the lettuce collar, and looks like John the Baptist or something, I don't know. And he's walking through the restaurant, and everybody has stopped to see where this is going, like who's getting this pig's head. And he plops it down on the table of the couple that's like on the first date. And I don't know what this guy was thinking. Like, I think he thought like this would be like impressive, but he has realized as soon as this pig's head has hit the table that he's made a terrible mistake. He doesn't know how to eat a pig's head. So we're all, like, the whole restaurant is still just like watching to see how this is gonna go. And he like, it's just a head and like a few pieces of toast. I was like, I don't know what I would do with that either. So he finally like grabs an ear and is sort of like pulling at the ear. And the girlfriend is just like having nothing to do with this. And so finally, I think he's just like gnawing on a piece of ear, and everybody kind of goes back to their business. And by the time I left, they'd managed to figure out that like you kind of open up the cheeks and there's some good meat in there. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. That's where the good meat is. And I don't know what they're gonna do with that nose though, so. I mean, that was kind of it. It was just like this horrifying pig's head story. So the first time I actually met JJ, I was like, I have a story to tell you about that restaurant you told me to go to. And we've been friends ever since.